if we just came up the Bionis shin...
Then this must be its kneecap, right?
Yep. Which means Colony 6 is up ahead.
Looks like we can climb up there.
Great. I love a good climb.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we made our way through Tephra Cave, completing up the rest of the quests we had to do there, and also running into a little bit of an issue with a giant spider that almost killed Ryan, but luckily we learned a new Monado art, Monado shield, which helped save Ryan's life, and helped us took down that giant spider, the Queen Arachno. And well, now that that's over, I want to head right over here to start off this episode, and we can dig right here. Something's buried here. And that'll complete a quest. This is a thank you that we got last episode, and it gives us Topper Resist 2. That's what he buried in the ground. We also got some money for that as well, and a little bit of XP. We're almost at level 16. You also notice there's a heart-to-heart over here. Once again, it's not available to us quite yet, so we'll have to wait a little bit for that. But alright, without further ado, let's just head right over here to these vines and climb on up. And we're just going to be making our way towards the next area, Colony 6. Confusion Ivy, what's the other item we collected? Insanity Mints, so just more stuff that we got around here. Confusion Ivy, here we go, Night Tulips, all sorts of different things. And we got this enemy right here, Plain Bunnet. You're going to fight this guy if you can. It'll promise it's important for something. If we get an item from this guy, which we should if we'll attack him. Fleecy fur, that's not what we were looking for. But maybe these arm... No, it wasn't those guys. It was these arm bunnets we want to fight. Alright, Monado Buster. Does quite a lot of damage to start off with. I recommend, even if you're not fighting Mechon, if you can start a fight with Buster, you can do quite a lot of damage to these guys before they start. Oh, a silver chest, so I doubt I got the item that we need. Oh, 2 silver chests. I doubt we didn't get the item now. Bunnet saplings. I believe that's actually the item I was looking for. I don't even remember. Bunnet sapling, yeah. That, I believe, is what we were needing for something a little bit later on, so... That's pretty good there. Now, there's this thing here to my left. Hey, Ryan, there's something here. Say, Shark, what do you think it is? I've got no idea. Alright, I'll just poke it and see what happens. Hold on now. We don't know what it will do. It could be dangerous. Alright, so I do want to show this off. This is exclusive to the definitive edition of this game. So any playthroughs you see of the original version of this game won't have this at all. I just want to poke around here a bit. I'm not quite sure how I want to approach this quite yet. This is especially, it uses the Tephra Cave music. And nothing shows up on our map. But we do have a little Nopon here. This is a Nopon Arc Sage. Arc Sage been waiting. With limitless power of Arc Sage has presaged friends coming. Also presage questions friends. Ask, what is place? Who you? It not so? This place like Bionis, but not. Seem familiar, but not actually. This place that connects past futures. And Nopon Arc Sages, great Nopon who, through endless training in many time and places, becomes sagest of sagest. Since friends come here, that must mean friends want to become disciples. No backsies. So, if friends complete challenges with much success, Arc Sage will give rewards. Good thing Arc Sage transcend greed for material possessions, otherwise would not part with such priceless treasures. We'll be your pupils, sure. Everything happened as Arc Sage has foreseen. Incidentally, by the by, if friends make new friends who also want to become followers, please do bring along. Arc Sage will happily prepare special new challenges and rewards. What friends feel like tackling today? We can now try our hands at time attacks. So speak to the Arc Sage for access to time attacks and trade. Participating in time attacks challenges will earn you Nopon Stone, which you can exchange for items in the trade menu. And then new time attack challenges and trading items have been added. And you can see any access to time attack areas on your map. And you'll be adding more of those as the story progresses, so be sure to look for any new portals as you move along. Now here's some of the items that we can like trade for. That you can't trade with this for money. It's going to be Napon Stone instead. And we'll upgrade this as we go along. And also, every single gem available in the game, at least for right now, it's just level 1, is available to us right here. So this is a great place to go to get any gems that you need. Simply just do time attacks over and over again. Build up your amount of money that you have and buy the gear that you want. This is really helpful. And as the story progresses, we'll be getting more and more. And one of my favorite ones here is increased XP gain after feeding the enemy by 5%. XP up is insane in this game, especially if you get it early on. So I recommend doing that, especially if you have a lower leveled party member. But anyway, we're going to cancel that for now. I don't want to stay here for too long. I'd rather just continue on with what I had planned for this episode, and we'll be coming back to things like that much later on. So it'll be just a little bit, probably not too long, probably once we finish up this area. But I do want to show that off. It's here, but I don't want to be here quite yet. Ooh, reorganizing arts. The battle palette can only hold up to 8 arts at once. If a character learns more than 8 arts, you may wish to reorganize the battle palette. But we had through that area, and we'll get through the canyon pass, and we leveled up. Alright, but we got some Napon travelers right over here. Let's see what you guys have to say. The Guar Plains up ahead is so big, so many animals live there. Some of them are really fierce. You best give them a wide berth. Just keep your wits about you to avoid an early grave. Alright, and what do you have to say? This is how I'm traveling. Wow, it's so rare to bump into anyone else in this area. You looking to heal yourself? You can take a couple of live are done for us. They're always attacking us for no reason. I hate them things. And this is where we get some monster quests for this area, so I'm just gonna spam through this, because he's gonna have multiple ones for us. 3 maker bunnets, totally fine.
Good day.
Field ponios, 5 of those. And there's one more here. Leg volves. All of which we will see on our way to the next area. And also, we have a shop here. And something I found out, by the way, that I recommend you try and do as well, is anytime that you want to go in and purchase some new equipment, which I'm about to do right now, what you'll do is you're going to go in and you want to hit remove all gems. All the gems that you can remove, I recommend you do so. Except for the ones that are obviously unique, you won't be able to do anything like that. So just be a little careful. You should be fine though. And the reason is because anytime you're looking at equipment, it'll also take into the account your gem effects, and it'll add that on to whatever stats you have. So you don't actually sometimes see what equipment is better. You could do the quick math and whatnot, but I like to just be able to look in the shop and see some blue text to see if equipment is better or not. So like for example, for Ryan, this Aegis Garter is much better. We already have one though, so we're good there. Let's see what else. For Shulk, this Prairie Cap is much better. Same thing for Ryan, so we'll grab 2 of those. Prairie Attire. For Ryan, Ether Defense isn't really that important, but we'll give one to Shulk. Ragnus Gauntlets. We'll give that to Ryan. Prairie Trousers is good for both of them. Should have just bought 2, and I don't know why I clicked off. And then Ragnus Boots. Shulk already has some. We can get some to Ryan though. And we got some much better equipment. And I'll be putting that on us right now. So let me do that real quick. I'll let you guys see me do that. No reason to keep that away from you. Even with the Ether Up 2 gem, this is going to be better. Alright. Yeah, so that's already equipped to Ryan, and I want this for Shulk. Light gloves. Ooh, Ragnus Gauntlets. Well, maybe the things we just bought aren't as good. Oh, no, I guess they are good. Because we just bought, what, these Ranger gloves? I think so. At least I think that's what we bought. Oh, no, we bought the Rangless gauntlets. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a waste. I should have probably checked my equipment first. I guess we can always sell this stuff again if we need to. But the prairie trousers. Ooh, this is heavy equipment. These warrior cusses are... Whoa, those are really strong. Whoa. Can't equip them yet. We don't have a way to equip heavy equipment. And then the Rangness boots here. This gives agility up, but it's a little bit weak. And I think I'd rather give Ryan some of these Rangness boots. So we're actually low on gym stuff here. Let's see. Strength up to... it lowers his defense a little. Which, granted, I think we should be having the higher... Yeah, anything that's higher physical defense should probably go on Ryan. At least when it matches Shulk, if it doesn't match Shulk's. So they both have these on. And I may give Shulk, actually, the messenger boots. Agility is going to be really good for him. And then strength. So, yeah, I recommend for Shulk, anything that's got strength up or agility, you're going to want to put on him. HP up is going to want to go to Ryan, more than likely. Also, while I remember, ooh, Spark Lancer, hold on a second. Ooh, this is really good, actually, I think. Not most recent, though. I guess we'll go by Max Auto Attack, Flame Gear, Blaze Attack 2. Whoa, this thing is really good. Where did I even get this thing from? Blaze Attack 2. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Granted, now I can't put the... Oh, no, I can't put the HP up on him. HP up on both of those, and then we'll do a... ooh, I want that quick step gem on someone, though, still. I guess we'll go agility up as well. Okay, I still have much more for Shulk. We'll play with Shulk a little bit more then, I guess, for a while. Alright, bleed defense, ether up 2. It's going to be really nice. And then another agility up. Yeah, so anything with Shulk, you're going to want ether, strength, and agility up. That quick step's just going to help. And then for Ryan, mostly HP and like strength as well. Or anything that's defense, really. But Blaze Attack 2 is going to be really good. This Flame Gear is something else, I'll tell you that. But alright, I think that's all for that for now. And, yeah, so, you guys thought Colony 9 was absolutely huge. Well, alright, let's show them. And welcome everyone to the Bionis Leg.
Oh, Shulk, look over there.
Smoke?
Maybe someone's got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on, let's take a look.
And ether type enemies will attack in response to ether use. These will attack if an art indicated with a horizontal line is used. Alright, so any of these attacks for Shulk, Shadow Eye, or Light Heal is considered an ether art, things like that. But a leg are done already, right here, for a Monster Quest. So yeah, and I do want to mention the fact that, like I said much earlier in our adventure, if you see something, you can pretty much go to it. And yeah, so real quickly, I want to show you this view right here. It's absolutely incredible, especially right here in the afternoon right before nighttime. It's incredible. Dunhorn. That was part 1 of the Monster Quest, and then we have some more this way. Just another one? Absolutely. But yeah, if you can see it, you can pretty much always go there. Like, look all the way over there. Look all the way over there. We got more space over there. And then all that area in front of us. All the way over there. This area is absolutely massive. and I want to explore every part of it. It's absolutely insane, this game. This game is so incredible. And the fact that it came out on the Wii over 10 years ago as its original release and was this massive is absolutely insane to me. Because the Wii was, I mean, it was a good console, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it had its limitations, especially with things like that. And this game just absolutely blows my mind. And the fact that they re-released it on the Switch with such high graphics, which is also known for its semi-par performance on some aspects like that. And ooh, this is the third moth crawler. Me and Ryan always used to play with these when we were little. Looks like we'll be needing those for a quest a little bit later on, so we'll hold on to that for a while. But that was one monster quest done. And let's see what else we can find. And in fact, I know a couple enemies that we need. We're going to be able to find right over here. Slugger bunnibs. I don't think those are what we need. These maker bunnibs, though. Or bunnets, not bunnibs. We do need to take care of. So let's head over here and do that, man. Inflict break. I thought Ryan had the aggro there. And there's one of three. Alright, come here, buddy. I know you want some. Alright, did quite a lot of damage there. We'll go ahead and break. And then Shadow Eye. Get the aggro off Shulk. Come on, Ryan. There we go. Then a back attack. There we go. That was just two of them. But, we should have one more around here somewhere, I think. Oh, those are all craft bunnets and slugger bunnets. Okay, none of these guys. We're actually looking for. I wonder if we can find some more, perhaps. It'll be really easy if we just go into our thing here. So, yeah, we'll set this as active, and it should show us on our map. Unless we just can't seem to find any more. Let me, yeah, let's do this, and then, does it really have to walk all the way back inside, though? Well, that's no fun. There's one bunnib way out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna run all the way out there for that guy. We're gonna squip travel back in here, reload those monsters again, and I'm gonna see you guys actually right back over there where those bunnibs are. So I'll see you guys back here in just a moment. Alright, so we're back here. Those enemies have respawned and we can fight them. That's a little bit of an, I guess, exploit that we can take care of. And then Ryan goes for the other one. Alright, thanks, Ryan. I really needed you to do that. No, Ryan, don't go. Ryan, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness. Alright. No, focus your attacks, Ryan. There's no reason for us to be fighting these other guys. And in fact, as soon as we complete this quest, we're just going to run. I don't see a reason to fight these guys. We're just going to get out of here. I don't even care what's in that chest. I just want to go. Not to say we're in any danger. We're quite higher level than these guys. I just don't want to fight them right now. But alright, there we go. And now that that's done, we got some other quests that we need to take care of. So, not out here. Not these wisp or anything. But it should be up in this area. There are some wolves there that we can take care of. And we do actually need to take care of those guys. I know I'm kind of running around the area that we're supposed to go to. But I'm just kind of looking to see what else is out here. Now, I think what we actually need to do is we need to change the time here back to... I want to fight those wolves, but I'll fight them a little bit later on. Yeah, because these field ponios are normally here. Alright, now I do want to go ahead and mention, you should always be aware of your surroundings in this game. And I'll show why if it ever comes up, or if I can find him. He's out here somewhere. There's an enemy out here, and I'll kind of show you what that means. I mean, we kind of saw this a little bit already back in Colony 9. But that was mainly for, like, areas that were supposed to be, like, considered, like, areas you weren't supposed to go to yet. Like, we saw that in Colony 9 with some of those outer areas next to, like, the cliffs. Though we didn't exactly get to, or though we did see some of those enemies, I guess. And we did kind of fight them, but not really, or I got to show them off that they were there. So those level 30 enemies, which granted we'd have still a hard time with even now, but it wouldn't be as hard of a time, I guess. Surprised I don't see him out here. Oh no, he's way out there. This guy way out there. That big giant, like, ape-looking thing. I'm gonna get as close as I can to kind of show him off. I don't actually want to, like, get that close. Yeah, Territorial Rotbart. Level 81. To put that in perspective, that's higher. Well, I've already kind of put this level into perspective once already in Colony 9. But that is a higher level than most, like, the end-game boss is a lower level than this guy. So this is an, like, post-end-game, like, unique monster. I would avoid him at all costs. And yes, that does happen in this game. This game does just, like, throw out randomly strong enemies into areas that you're visiting for the first time as a much lower level. Mostly just to kind of make the world feel unique. Like, there's going to be strong monsters and weak monsters. Not all the monsters are going to be of the same level in one area. It makes the world feel a little bit more alive and things like that. I think it's a pretty cool little thing they got going there. I don't find it to be bad at all. I do think it's pretty unique, but we want to be careful, because if that guy sees us, I can guarantee you he will be a one-hit KO. So I'm going to keep my eye on him the best I can. He's quite slow moving, but oh, he's headed back this way. We need to be careful. We need to finish this fight as quickly as possible. Make sure to head off the other direction. Inflict break. Time for a chain attack that I'm not going to complete because I don't really see the need. Alright, couple more hits. And that's 5 of those guys. Alright, we need one more of these guys, and I think there's some down here. Yeah, so we're going to head this way in hopes of avoiding that. Roberto. Once that guy sees you, he moves very fast. I want to mention that. I remember my first playthrough. This would have been the first time that I actually died in a fight. It's because I accidentally got caught up with that guy, unbeknownst to me, and I thought that was kind of crazy at the time. But then I realized it was pretty normal for this game and the series as a whole, actually, to do things like that. And then I wasn't actually too upset after that. Alright, one more, and then we're just gonna run. There we go. And let's see if we go ahead and take care of those wolves. I can't run quite yet. Stop targeting me. Thank you. Alright, so we'll change our time back to late at night. Let's see if we can see those wolves. Here we are. Quite a lot of damage. We got another one coming up here on us. Don't aggro onto me. No, don't. Stop aggroing me. Break. Oh, he resisted. Yeah, sometimes enemies will do that, and you just have to roll with the punches. That's not always the best. I know. I was almost done, and uh-oh. He's coming right this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this chest very quickly. Hope he doesn't see us. And then run, because I don't really feel like dying today. So we'll just run right by you. And yeah, he is a seeing monster. If he sees you, he will attack you. But we're good to go now. We're going to lure this guy out over this way. Hopefully not to bring his friend along, because we only need to kill 3 of these guys. Shadow Eye, that's great. Okay, let's try break again. There we go. Finally. And there we go. Wow. These guys are actually quite weak. And I actually think that was everything. That was every quest that we just got. Yeah, it was. Sweet. Alright, so why don't we head over here to this smokestack, which I don't think looks like a good place to barbecue either, like Shulk said a while ago. And turns out it's not even a barbecue. It looks like some sort of buggy of some kind.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it. So, what did happen to the driver? There's a boy! He's being attacked by monsters!
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
Alright, well, no reason to actually, like, look for any sort of specific area with water and try to do some searching around, because of course the game is just going to tell us exactly where we need to go, and it just so happens to be like, well, right up this way. Actually, it's not that water. I don't know why I was running that way, and I even knew that. One, because there's yeah, those guys, and I don't feel like fighting them, and that should tell you everything you need to know about not going that way. So we ignore those valves if we can. And you may have saw water with waterfall and a pillar as well. And well, if we run right this way, obviously we'll see that looks to be exactly where we need to go. And so let's head over this way.
Shulk, over there! You alright, kid?
Who are you?
That can wait. Go! Get out of here. Leave these guys to us.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are.
Alright, so 2 Berserker are done. Alright, Ryan, I want you to focus your attacks. It's going to be a little easier if we do it that way. Ooh, got a topple. That's almost one done. Alright, side attack should take care of this one. Almost. Why all of a sudden are you targeting me? Alright. Don't see much of a reason for a chain attack quite yet. We seem to be handling our own, and here we go.
Okay, it should work now.
Great. You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited, and then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
Alright, so Juju, which is probably the worst sounding name I've ever heard, is joining us as a guest in the party, which means they won't be following behind us, actually, and they won't participate in battles, but they are technically traveling with us. And so what we need to do is we simply need to head right on back to that oasis. And we're going to run that way as fast as possible in the hopes of avoiding that giant guy right over there, of course, still. And we're just going to run around at night. Some of the bulbs are out, but we should be fine. And yeah, we'll have plenty of time to avoid that giant monster over there that's probably too strong for us. Alright, and so like the oasis, there's a stone post up the hill, so let's say we just go ahead and take a, well, quick shortcut. Right between these two giant things of trees here, up towards this post here. And, yeah, so, Juju, it's just, I honestly feel bad for the kid. The name just, I don't know, it just sounds really funny to me. I don't really know why. It sounds like the other kids couldn't say his actual name, so they just gave him a nickname of Juju, just to shorten it so the other kids can say it. And it's just, it's kind of sad, and the way people just, like, yell at him, and they're like, which you'll see in a little bit. I guess I'm kind of spoiling a little bit. People are gonna yell at him, I guess. But here's that post. There's also a landmark that we can warp to at any point with some antalls we're just gonna avoid. No reason to do anything with that. But there's also a guy right here. But yeah, but the way the people yell at him a little bit later on is honestly quite hilarious. So this refugee here, I actually think I need it to be daytime, not night. So let's back it up just a little bit. And no, the refugee that I want to talk to is this way. There's a refugee out here, which I don't know why you're called a refugee, and something must have happened. But I want to talk to you.
Hello.
Hey, I want to tell you something. I saw a huge shadow on the plain during a thunderstorm one day, and then it walked towards Ragwell Lake. It was a monster. We don't stand a chance. Can you kill it for us? And defeat White Eduardo at Ragwell Lake on the Bionis Leg, only during a thunderstorm. And alright, and you'll see that on this challenge there's a little bit of a timer there. Thank you for helping us. I've never seen a monster that big before. Be careful. No problem. Leave it to me. Oh, you have some other quests for us as well. Can I ask you up again? I had to go and do something at the Sky Stage a little while ago. When I got there was a monster running rampage. I couldn't do what I needed to. I hate to ask this of you, but could you sort out that monster for me? So it's another challenge. Violent Andante from Sky Stage on the Bionis Leg. And I'll explain what that timer thing means here in just a moment. And that's all the quests you have. Alright, sweet. But yeah, real quick, before we, like, make our way to this kid's camp or whatever, I do want to point out these quests real quick. So, these challenge quests, they have a little bit of a timer next to them, and a lot of quests in the game will have things like this. Like, this one also is only during a thunderstorm. But these are, like, timed quests. Not necessarily in the sense that once you've accepted them, you only have a certain amount of time to go about finishing them. Like, you don't have, like, 30 real-life minutes to complete them or whatever. But rather, it's more like you only have up until a certain point in the story to complete them. So once you've passed a certain point in the story and something has happened, you will no longer be able to complete the quest if you haven't already. So anytime that happens, I won't necessarily be able to tell you exactly when the quest deactivates. But more or less, I would just tell you to try to complete these quests as quickly as possible. So before we leave the Bionis Leg, we'll try to complete some of these quests that are timed. I'm not sure I'll be able to get to all of them, because some of these monsters might be a bit tough for us at the moment. But I did want to, like, point that out and show it off. But alright, with all that being said, let's head right on in here to little Juju's camp here, and see if anybody's been missing him or anything.
Juju! Where have you been? Juju! Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
But I thought...
Juju! Sorry, Sharla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Sharla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been our home. It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
Alright then. So, we're here at the refugee camp, and as much as I would love to head inside, I think this is actually probably a pretty good place to end off this video here. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.